Hi, and welcome back to our Skinsider.
Yes, our podcast. We are not doing a buzzword today because we just have water. To be fully transparent, we just didn't have time to go get the Skinsider margaritas. So
we're here with our
water.
Sparkling water.
It's sparkling water. We got fancy, but it's just sparkling water.
So today's episode, we're just basically going to talk about what our favorite service is that we offer at Skin Deep, and just go into depth of what it is that it does and why it is our favorite service.
Yeah. What is your favorite?
My favorite service I'll start with is the PDO threads. The PDO threads are a great way to have like a non-surgical facelift. In some areas, when any age can actually get these threads. It's for lifting, some tightening, and just pulling. You can redefine the shape of the jaw. You can also do a brow lift with PDO threads, as well as the vermilion border of the lips for redesigning the vermilion border and defining it as well. With the lip portion of the vermilion border, it actually helps when you have filler and you want to kind of have a more redefined shape around your lips. And after you get filler, it actually helps the filler stay in place and not move, which is a really nice thing to have a more lifelong span with your filler. And even with it migrating, you don't want it to migrate. So it just works as a nice little border to keep everything in the area where it needs to be. These threads are sugar threads, PDO threads, so they are dissolvable. The way I describe them, and it's a non-surgical facelift, in a sense. You can do as many as you want depending on the severity of your skin and the placement of where you want them. They do last about 1 to 2 years. They will dissolve on their own. The way I do describe it to our clients in our office is, if you've ever looked at a little snake, a drain snake, for when you're going into your sinks and you need to like unclog something. It's a very fine little thread that has these little spikes that are just going up the side of them. And when it goes in, your injector, your professional injector, is going to perform this service. They're going to go in and they're going to feel in between your epidermis and your dermis layer of your skin, and they're going to find the right area and just kind of hook it slightly, and then they're going to take that the needle that it's attached to, pull it very slightly out, and leave the thread itself hanging outside of the skin, and just pulling its tautness to where you want it to be and lifting, and then cutting right at the surface, and you cannot even see the end of the thread itself. You just put a little bit of a Band-Aid over it, and within 3 to 5 days, you don't even know that there was any entry into that area, and your face is completely lifted. It really does work with these PDO threads. Also, they are manufactured in the U.S., which is very nice. So you're not getting anything foreign that's going to be going into your body. And with this, it's really, if you are unsure if you want to have a facelift and you've questioned if you wanted to go in and have a facelift, this is something that's going to give you an idea of what it would look like if you were to go ahead and get that facelift. And it is a nice entry. But then again, some people don't want to be cut open.
Right. And it could buy you time, too, because a facelift traditionally only lasts about 10 years. So you want to put it off as long as you can.
And there's a lot of different complications that can go with a facelift. So a lot of people would like to start with this just to see what it would look like if they did move forward with it, or if they just were scared to even get a facelift. They're just going to go in and get something that actually is going to lift the skin. It's going to last. You don't need to go back for more treatments until after they've kind of worn off.
Right.
If you do work out a lot, sometimes they can emulsify a little bit more in the body. Quickly, but other than that, 1 to 2 years is a lifespan on it. And a lot of people are doing threads instead of filler now as well.
Well, and you said it can be used in conjunction.
Yeah.
Like they use it together.
You can use it together.
Different sizes of the threads? Because if you're pulling here...
There's different gauges. There's different sizes. So it's length and gauge, really. Okay. And it's really going to depend on everyone's skin and their elasticity. What is it, more mature skin? Is it a little more younger skin that can handle a little thicker gauge? So there are different areas that are different gauges, that you can go and determine what is best for that particular client.
And they're dipped in collagen, right? Doesn't it lay collagen?
It helps rebuild collagen within the skin, so it kind of just works within. in itself and helping with that. A lot of people they're pleased with it.
Yeah.
They really do love the procedure, and they end up coming back for more once they see that it may have worn off. And the brow lift is a real new way of giving yourself
really
a
cool.
lift that actually stays. So maybe you don't even need to get Botox.
Yeah, I've heard they
They're
do the
neurotoxin.
nose now too. Like they're doing people are
Yes,
doing
the
it with
tips of the nose.
Yes,
So definitely.
Yeah,
You can definitely do all of those things, and I think that it's just going to advance more as time goes on.
Yeah.
And there's no discomfort really whatsoever. They do have an entry point, like I did say. You do get numb, so you will go in and your injector will numb you, and then it wears off and you're done. It doesn't really even look like you've gone in for a service once you've left. So there is no downtime with it at all.
Just does it feel tight?
Yeah, it does feel tight. Absolutely. So even around the mouth area, say your mouth you feel is a little bit more on the saggy side, or maybe you're a side sleeper. And if you're a side sleeper, you're constantly sleeping with your hand and you're moving your facial muscles and your skin up, and then it starts to sag and you lose your elasticity. So that is something that's really nice that you can go in and you can just kind of turn that frown upside down and correct it.
I'm going to need that. There's no doubt in my mind that one side of my face is going to be
I have one side and mine's my left.
It's definitely because of the way I sleep.
Mine's my left.
I had a stroke.
And I try not to sleep on my side, but it's just so comfortable to sleep on your side.
Or on your stomach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm not a stomach sleeper.
Oh, I'm a stomach sleeper.
Not
I'm a stomach sleeper with I sleep. It looks like a chalk outline of a dead body. When they...
Murder mysteries.
You know what I'm talking about? That is exactly, I look like I fell off a building, but that is how I sleep. It is so odd.
Yeah.
So odd. No wonder I have back problems.
And I do have another service that I like too. And it's the Botox in my trap muscles. I relieve some pain that I have in my traps. And it's actually lowers your back. They call it a little bit of a Barbie Botox to give you a little more definition on your shoulders and your neck. But in the same sense, it helps with any upper back pain as well.
Probably people who carry their tension.
Yep.
In their shoulders,
or girls that carry heavy purses like us. Could cause us to have some back problems.
We carry body bags.
Yes.
As purses.
So those are my two favorite services that we offer at Skin Deep. Of course, I love everything that we do because we are firm believers in every service that we offer at Skin Deep that it works.
Yeah, everything's vetted. You're the more adventurous one though. You brought on the PDO threads.
Yes, so I did add a couple.
I didn't even know you could put Botox.
Yep, in the traps. You could do underarms too for sweating purposes.
Yeah. Okay, that I did know. I did know about that one. But yeah, you're a lot more adventurous with the...
Yeah.
I'm the tried and true, old school, this is where you put it, this is what you do, and then you're a lot more adventurous.
Also, one more thing with the PDO threads I did forget to mention, acne scars. The sugar threads, because there's two different threads. There's a PDO and a sugar thread. The sugar threads are a little more thin and shorter, and if you crisscross and make a pattern out of them, and when people that have acneic scars,
right,
and they have very pitted acneic scars,
right,
you can go in there and you can create a grid system with those sugar threads and really help rebuild that collagen underneath to eliminate those type of acneic scars.
I didn't know that. I'd never heard of.
Yeah. So those are mine. How about you?
Oh, hair removal.
Okay.
Hair removal. I'm Greek. I love hair removal. Hair removal is the best thing to happen to my people since the beginning of time. Because I'm not kidding you, I would have to shave every single day.
I'm sure,
and now I don't even own a razor. No, I do not.
Well, you're always back there doing. You're shutting the door.
Yeah. If the
I'm gonna do my legs real quick.
It's me doing a touch up, somewhere. Yeah, that's the rule. I love it. I think it's so easy. It's such a time saver because people aren't shaving in the shower. You're free to throw on whatever you want. Your friend invites you to go to the pool or the beach. You're sure, and you just throw on a bathing suit and go. It's good for summer. It's good all the time. You're not buying razors.
Saving money.
You save money. It's a one-time investment, but then you're good to go. Yeah. And I find it's so addicting. People come in and they're oh, I just want to do my underarms. I'm sure. And then the next thing it's I'm going to do the bikini line. Okay, no, I'm going to do a Brazilian. Okay, now I'm going to do my legs. And then the next thing you know, everyone's walking around like those hairless like seals.
Yeah, in
like
summertime.
Egyptian cats.
Summertime, it's great
hairless.
too.
Yes.
Especially in Florida.
Yes. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It is so perfect. I think it's like the simplest, easiest thing like to get done and also to perform.
Correct.
But then it just gives you so much more simplicity in your life. And you don't know until you try it.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
yeah. It is nice. Yes. I've only had 3 treatments, and within those 3 treatments, I can honestly say I probably shave once a week. If not, I can get by with like a week and a half, 2 weeks. But I need to continue with, you do need at least 6.
Yeah, 6, 9. I mean, it's different with different areas of the body too. But for me, like I can tell that areas I've done versus like haven't done. Like, for example, I can't do my eyebrows, right? I have to tweeze my eyebrows every day.
Really?
Yeah. I would have had to shave every day if I didn't do this.
What if there was like a little precise little pen type of laser hair removal, like
that would be
a handpiece
great.
that could really get in there?
They have them. I mean, I just don't want to do like...
Now, who's a good candidate or not a good candidate for laser hair removal?
Question. If the hair is blonde, red, white, go the electrolysis route.
Okay.
Because you'll just thank yourself in the long run. Laser hair, it's too hard to do. But if you have dark hair and not like darker skin, you're the perfect candidate. Like someone like me is gonna have the best possible results, and I did. But I mean, it's accessible. It's not to say if you have darker skin that you can't get it done. Mm-hmm. Your technician just has to know what to do. You have to have a safe laser, that is compatible with your skin type.
With all the
hair has to be, I'll break it down like this. Lasers look for pigment. That is what lasers do. Mm-hmm. So they have to be able to see, there has to be pigment in the follicle. And then it damages the follicle over time, and the hair cannot grow back.
It just diminishes.
It's just, yeah. So everyone's results are kind of different. Some people see where it's not growing back as quickly right away. Some people say it's more thin. Some people say, they can go longer without shaving. Like everyone's process is different, but the science behind it is the same.
Now, if obviously women who are pregnant cannot get laser hair removal, so it's limited on that. Right. Now, if women do have laser hair removal prior to pregnancy, is there a chance that after pregnancy your hair could grow back because of all your hormones and everything changing?
I would say more so during. Like it happened to me when I was pregnant, where I was seeing an increase. And then as soon as I was not pregnant anymore and I did a touch-up, I went right back to exactly where I was.
Okay. Yeah.
Completely fine. But I think in the more hormonal areas, which is going to be like your Brazilian area, lip and chin, places like that, that's where I think you see that like gradual increase. So most of the time when I do my consultations, I'll tell people if we're working on a hormonal area, do like an unlimited package between the Brazilian and the lip and chin, because over time you might need it. And, there are hormonal areas. You hit menopause, you get pregnant, you go on hormones for something. Mm-hmm. You start taking a medication that can cause hair growth. I mean, those are areas that you just want to protect yourself with. But other areas, fine. Like nothing came back on my legs, my underarms, my arms, nothing at all.
Is it safe to go in the sun after you've had a treatment? Let's say like a couple days after, not just
I'm going to say wear sunscreen.
Okay.
Yeah. But I always
But that's protecting your skin regardless.
Yeah, I say that with everything. I mean, I hide from the sun. So that's my vote. Like, always put sunscreen on and kind of stay away from the sun. But the thing is, you don't want to be tan when you come in to get it done.
Okay.
You need to be
non-tan.
Yeah. You gotta be you gotta have the normal melanin count.
Yeah.
Whatever your body produces is what you need to have. Because lasers look for pigment.
Yeah. That's true. So then when you're tan, your pigment is what it's attracting. It's really not going deep in.
Yeah. And plus, a good technician's gonna see that you're tan. They're gonna lower the machine, to make it compatible with your skin type. But you don't want your technician lowering the machine. Like, you want to get
the best results for your money.
For your buck.
Exactly.
Like, if I have to go in and say, hey, you know what, you're a little tan today, and now I got to crank down the jewels what's the point?
Right, exactly.
Like, so, I mean, if you're going through that process, if you're invested, protect your investment. Like, either stay out of the sun, wear a ton of sunscreen, be under an umbrella.
Well, and that's with every service that you get, too.
Yeah.
Protect your investment.
Oh, yeah.
For
sure.
Especially in the sun.
But it's nice. I think what's nice about it, what I love about hair removal is that it's lasting results. It's not something that, like, reverses, or as we age, we need to keep doing it. We need to do it again. Like, you just do it and you're good to go.
And laser hair removal has been around for a very long time.
Yeah.
Because I remember, I don't know if I was like 16 years old, my mom bought me a package for my underarms. Went back a long time ago, and I hardly shave under my arms.
I don't.
And I can't remember back then how many sessions I actually had, but probably 6.
Yeah.
Because everything's best done in 6 when it comes to laser hair removal.
Our packages are 6, 9, and 12.
Okay.
But the 12 is the unlimited. But I think it depends on the area. But like underarms, yeah, you should be pretty good to go after 6.
Nice.
I guess it also depends on the strength of the laser that the technician is using. Like,
that's
where
true.
you go.
And also, if the price is too good to be true out there with laser hair removal, ask what type of machine they use.
Yeah,
because
it probably is too good to be true.
Yeah, I mean, there are different levels of machines, and there's different quality of machines. So I always say you get what you pay for.
You definitely get what you pay for. I cannot tell you how many consultations I will do where someone comes in and they've got pretty close to full leg hair. I'll say it's diminished. And they'll be like, I've had 9 treatments someplace. And I'm like, 9 treatments? And then they'll say, well, they were cheap.
Yeah.
They had a Groupon. They were inexpensive. They whatever. And I'm like, well, you got Groupon results. Like,
right.
If we're being honest, like that looks par for the course for 9 treatments. But if you are, in going to a good place, going to someone who's been doing it for a long time, and you're, investing in it, good for you. Like, that's really what you should be doing. That's how you're going to get those
yeah, but now look at, they're spending double the money because they decided to go
because
the less expensive route.
100%.
But also, prices do reflect on, your experience.
Yes.
In a facility, and how people, the business wants to treat their clients that are walking through that door.
Right.
For us, we love to roll out that red carpet and want our clients to have that experience, that red carpet experience, and treat them not as a number, but as a client to us that, we want to give them the best results and give them what they expect.
And hair removal can be a very vulnerable thing too, depending on the body part that you're doing for men or women. Like, they're uncomfortable. So it's like our job to make them feel welcomed but comfortable, and make them feel like they're trusting not just in the process of hair removal, but the person who's performing the service on them.
And now that's a great thing to say, but you just had a client recently. You were her 3rd consulting on laser hair removal, and she chose you in Skin Deep.
And we were not the cheapest option.
And what did she tell you why she decided to go with Skin Deep?
Her questions were answered.
Okay. So that's
like during
information.
The consultation, she felt like she was paying not just for the procedure anymore, but paying for the expert.
Okay, and the education that the expert has.
And I think that's a huge part of pricing with med spas in general, or really any service like out there.
Yeah,
you're paying for someone's education, their expertise, the years that they've been doing it.
Correct.
And
their continuing education.
Yeah, and their continuing education, and that's what you're investing in. Sometimes it's not even just the procedure, it's the person who's doing it.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Definitely.
Like, you don't want the person on their first day out of med school to be,
giving you laser hair removal for $4,000.
Yeah, like doing your surgery. That's not, that's not what you want. That's what you're paying for. A lot of these, I'm not going to name them, but a lot of these like burn and turn franchise places, you really don't see the same person twice, because the person doesn't work there that long. They're stepping stone places. You see a lot of massage places as well. It's people just trying to get their foot in the door. They're trying to make quick money. They're fresh out of school. No one else is going to hire them. They need something on their resume. And, they go to these standard facial places, massage places, laser places. They bulk up their resume really quick and then they're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone. And they don't stay because, the services are cheaper. So, they're not getting paid very much. They're just hoping on tips and,
True. No, I don't go to some franchise places for massages because of that reason.
Right. You're never going to see the same person twice. You're just not. Or they're there for a couple years. They're stepping stone places so they can bulk up their resume. And that's where a lot of these places will come in as being able to be cheaper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, that's interesting. I like that yours is laser hair removal, which you're really good at. I mean, that's a lot of your book is laser hair removal other than another service. But
yeah, I've got a couple others. But I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's awesome.
And I love doing it too. I don't know. There's just something about it.
Well, you sell it and you sell it pretty well. I mean, you're good in that back room with being able to, get your clients.
Yeah. Well, it also... I think it also sells itself. People know my ethnicity, and I'm like, oh, look at my legs.
Yeah.
There's
so you're like
a follicle on there.
And it's nice that you are
billboard.
Correct. Exactly.
If I can do it, you could do it. It's perfect.
Yeah. Exactly.
We do
have a little guest here today that might want to come and say hi on the microphone. Natalia, do you want to come over on the microphone? So this is my little niece visiting me from Michigan. Come sit on Dia's lap. And she has some snacks.
Yeah.
Tell everybody what's your name.
Natalia.
Natalia. Nice. And Natalia, how old are you? Say, how old are you?
I'm 3.
You free? Oh, and you're going to be 4, right?
Yeah.
And do you love lotion?
Yeah.
You love to put lotion on your skin?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we take care of your skin because it's so beautiful and precious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aw. And what's my name?
Zia.
Zia?
Yeah.
I'm Zia. That means aunt in Italian.
Yeah.
But she just wanted to say hi. She's visiting. And we wanted to put her on real quick. But if you don't want to stay, you don't have to.
Okay.
And her favorite product is lotion.
Yeah, her favorite product is lotion.
Yeah.
She loves lotion.
Loves lotion.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Aww. So you want to stay while we finish and then we'll be done soon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have our last little part of our segment, which is a Reddit question. And we'll probably touch more on this on another episode as well because it's a subject we would love to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
And it's TikTok trends and Facebook trends with skincare and skincare products that are being sold on all these platforms.
Unpopular opinion, I hate trends.
Yeah.
With a burning passion. You'll show me something, I'm like, what is that? I am a 90-year-old. I don't care about social media. I do not care about trends. I'm literally 90 years old.
I don't care about that either.
I should have been born in 1940. The 50s would have been the prime for me.
I'm still learning how to use Instagram, so it's
you
okay.
can make reels.
Well, that's probably about it. I mean, there's all this other new stuff that you can do with it, but I can't do that.
No.
But, so with the TikTok trends, this particular one, this is how they word it. I truly wish customers had more awareness when it comes to trending TikTok products. So do we.
Yeah, because trends are terrible.
As of right now, the B-Tan tanning gel has been sold out for 2 weeks and won't be coming to shelves anytime soon. This is nothing new when it comes to what's trending on TikTok, but does everyone follow the leader now? These young people are coming in asking for products they know nothing about and or would not benefit them in any way. It's the aspect of just wanting the product to be trendy. TikTok has been around for a while and especially selling products out in less than 24 hours. It is so aggravating. Oh, it is aggravating.
Yeah, I think, and coming from someone who doesn't like trends, but I get that because the issue with those types of things is that people ask for something they don't need. that isn't beneficial to them.
Yeah.
But I mean, we see that also. Like, people come in and they're like, oh, my friend got this service done and she looks amazing. And it's like, well, maybe that's what she needed, but it's not
For you.
what you need.
Correct.
Like, everything should be customizable.
Well, everyone's different.
Right. And some products really are worth their salt. And I see why they become very popular. Like, I know Clinique has a lipstick that I heard was like a trend at one point.
Really?
But the lipstick it's made to look good on everyone. Like, it's a lipstick that blends with like your
Everyone's
natural tone.
Okay.
Yes. So it's built to look good on everyone. So it sold out very quickly. It was very hard to find and it went like viral. Those I understand. But yeah, I mean, does everyone need, what was it called? B-tan?
B-tanning. B-tanning.
Yeah. But like, okay, does everyone need self-tanner? No. So I mean, I guess people do follow the leader. I think you also have to take all of those things with a grain of salt because nowadays everything is paid promotion.
Absolutely.
So they're paying someone to come in and say, look at this product. I use it. I love it. It's the best product ever. But is that really genuine? Mm-hmm. Like, actually, I think a really good thing that Sephora does is if you leave a review on Sephora's website for a product, you have to specify whether you are being paid to leave the review or not.
Ooh, I think Amazon's doing that too now.
I think it's genius because people should know. Because if I'm giving something a 5-star review because I'm paid to do so, because Amazon, that's a big business now. These people are paid to represent different companies, send it to you, and then you have to leave a 5-star review. And you get the product for free. So it's ways that like if I invent something and I say to you, hey, I'm going to give you one for free, but you have to leave a 5-star review. Like, you're bound to do that.
Right.
It becomes disingenuous because maybe you didn't even try it.
Well,
but you left a 5-star review. Like, that I don't agree with. You should only back up what you like actually use and like. And I like that Sephora does that. And ever since like we started the podcast and that started going out on social media, I've been getting hit by these Amazon people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for like free stuff. And I'm like, dang, we're not even famous. Imagine if we were. How much free stuff would be out there getting.
I got those.
Right. And now like you see all these like reality TV stars and they're doing like, you know.
Okay, bye.
Oh, bye, Natalie. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Aw. You know, like these reality TV stars, and they all do these special teas and tummy teas and flat this and that.
Are
and then
these
on the
mushroom
bottom it says,
things?
like, hashtag ad. Because they're paid to get on and do it. And it's supplemental income for
Well, that's bogus.
I know. So that's my rant.
Also, with a lot of these TikTok shops and Facebook shops that are being sold with different products, look at the ingredients. I mean, your product shouldn't have any more than 5 ingredients in them. And if they have more than 5, like, abort mission. Don't even, I mean, of course, some medical grades have a little more than 5, but you need to know, like, the first 5 that you should be looking for.
Right. Because you can put on, like, say you have a retinol or a niacinamide or something like that, or a vitamin C in your product, you can put it on it.
Correct.
But what's the percentage of that ingredient?
Or where are you getting that vitamin C from?
Right. Like, because vitamin C, like we've talked about in our vitamin C episode, is very expensive to work with. Mm-hmm. I think I learned from Revision once, it's like $100 an ounce just for them to be working with it.
And they go like to different countries to get it.
So how are you selling a vitamin C for like $15? I'm like, oh, that can't be quality.
Right.
You don't know what you're getting.
Right, exactly.
But it went viral on TikTok, so now everybody's buying it.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
So come to our store and buy our products.
And ring.
Because they work and they're better.
Yeah. I would mic drop, but these aren't our mics. It's expensive.
I love it.
Come out of my pay.
Oh, well, guys, that was our episode today. Yeah. I know it was short, sweet, but we will be back with more episodes, more informative episodes, and special guests as well.
Yes, we have a lot lined up.
So
season 2.
Oh yeah, season 2.
We got renewed.
Oh, we got signed again.
We got renewed.
All right.
There will be a season 2. Taking a brief hiatus, and and then there'll be a season 2.
But don't forget to check us out on Instagram, Facebook. Go to our website. We do have a lot of specials going on right now for the summer, especially laser hair removal specials, because it's summertime. You don't want to shave.
Yeah, no. And ingrown hairs, like,
yeah.
You don't want to put on a bathing suit and have like ingrown hair.
Skin.
Yeah, you want smooth skin.
You want baby skin like Natalia. Nice,
great
smooth skin.
Yeah. It's the lotion.
It's all the lotion she wears. Yes, definitely. Yeah. But also, like always, don't forget, love your skin, and we appreciate you watching. So give us a like and a follow. Bye.